Oh yeah. Today we're talking about the 7artisans 50mm full frame f1.05 lens. Yeah, you heard me right. That's what I'm filming on right now, and I might have to look at myself just so I get the focus right, because it's quite difficult at f1.05. But you can see that the out of focus, the bokeh it's pretty incredible. Now this lens comes in at $486. It weighs 606 grams, fully metal body. Even the back, the mount at the back is anodized. So we're talking about an anodized dark mount at the back. Comes in a E mount for your Sony EOS R, comes in a L and a Z. Now this lens has a minimal focus distance, which is right here, 57 centimeters. It takes 58mm filter threads, like I have on right there, just to, to keep with the 180-degree rule. Now at 606 grams, you can feel it's got quite a bit of weight. It, like I said, fully metal bottle. You're holding it in your hand and you're like, whoa, this lens is, it's pretty insanely heavy and well made, built like a tank. Now the focus is very smooth on it. I am using right now a Tilta Nucleus Nano, which looks like this, and I basically turn the wheel and it goes in and out of focus. So right there, if we can get my eye in focus a little bit more, there we go. That's what it looks like. For $486, it's a fantastic lens. I did review their 35mm 1.4 full frame lens for the Sony as well. You can check it out somewhere around here. That's also a fantastic lens, and it has the same kind of quality. This is a lens that has character, it's got soul. It's a lens that reminds me of 80s films, of Kodak, Fuji stock, where image was sharp but soft, soft but sharp. You could see that everything was in focus, but it was incredibly cinematic. It wasn't over sharpened. It wasn't like 4K, 8K, razor sharp HD. And this is a photographic lens, but using it for cinema is great. It's also got a declicked aperture. So if I'm turning the aperture right here, it's declicked. There is no clicking going on, which is great because you can use it as a cinematic lens, fully manual, by the way, going in and out of a dark room into a light place, or a light outside area into a light place. You're going to be able to turn the aperture and control that fully. Now, manual focus is something you can get used to, and something that I really love. If you guys give me a second, I'm going to show you some photos right now, and you can have a look at exactly what this looks like. By the way, 13 iris blades, so that's why everything out there looks so smooth behind me. Check out these photos of my friend, and then let me know what you think. As you can see, this lens is very beautiful for portraits. It's got that very analog look to it, and it's dirty, it's a bit gritty, it's not razor sharp, which is what I love about it. But it really does isolate your subject from the background, which is something that I love in photography. It's something that you can really play with and create some really funky images. So for portraits, yeah, awesome lens. So as you can see, it's pretty beautiful, right? Some of the portraits, they look very analog. It's something that I long for, having an analog lens, an analog feel on the digital camera, especially when I'm filming. I like this whole kind of look, like here, where I'm in focus but I'm out of focus. It's quite beautiful, and you can get some quite stunning images, some beautiful, like, dramatic scenes using this kind of out of focus bokeh. It will come in handy, especially at 50mm, which is a beautiful, portrait lens. And having such a smooth focus wheel is fantastic, and being able to change the focus so easily with something like the follow focus from Tilta is wonderful. You can also use this kind of lens on your Ronin RS2 with a 3D focus module, because it will keep focus, and it does actually quite a good job. I have been using it a bit. And apart from that, you know, on a slider, it comes in handy as well, especially if you have one of these. On a slider, you can, you know, pull focus with a wheel like this and it will look quite fabulous. So this right here is me pulling focus from the background, slowly sliding to the right using a Zeepen slider and using the tilter Nucleus Nano to pull focus on my screen here, the Andy Cine screen. The next shot is a lot more difficult because the Zeepen is moving forward and I'm at 1.05. Trying to keep focus on the case that comes with the lens that you see there is extremely difficult, and that's why focus pulling is an art. The more you practice, the better it gets. But it's just mind-blowing how little is in focus with this lens. I like that a lot. Yeah, I do. Anyway, if you guys have any questions at all about this lens, do drop in the comments. Do drop them in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. There's no doubt an affiliate link below which you're going to be able to use to pick this lens up. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe, because apparently a subscriber, you know, subscriber to me. So if you're looking for a lens that has character, that has soul, that's a bit gritty, that isn't sharp, but it isn't soft, and it isolates your subject, the 7artisans 50mm full frame $486 lens with an open aperture of 1.05, well, that's the one you want. If you're using it for photos, it's absolutely stunning. If you're using it for filming, get yourself a focus gear and you're away. It's magic, it's very cinematic, it's very old school, and that's what I love about it. All these images, by the way, were f1.05, every single one of them. You guys keep it real.